So here we have our dual camera, our reverse wire kit. So this is going to give you two cameras at the back of the Caravan there. So you obviously have like a rear view camera pointing out and a reverse camera pointing down. These obviously have different like focal lengths on them, so they're like suit the pointing at are better. So obviously at the back of here, you've got two cables coming off. You have a sunshade and also mounting points here to mount it on. So these two cables here go into a 2-into-1 cable here. So you get two of these in your kit. So obviously two of these are going to plug into here. This runs up through the bottom of your Caravan, and then you get to your A-frame at your front here. So this you're going to mount this point onto. And you have a coil cable between the Caravan and the car. And then obviously on the car side of the back, have that plug into here. And two of these, and obviously the second one of these cables is running along your car to your screen at the front. So when it gets this in here, obviously we have symmetric cables included. So these are like a DC cable and a 4-pin RCA adapter cable. So this is going to allow you to convert a 4-pin one to like a video feed and put like power going to those cameras. And we have our smart selector switch here, which just like allows you to, if the Caravan's hooked up, or when you put your car into reverse, it's going to show the Caravan reverse camera. If the car's hooked up, if the Caravan isn't hooked up, when you go into reverse, it's going to show the car reverse camera. So that's our 2-in-1 smart light selector kit. Then what can be happening is you can be going into, obviously these aren't part of the kit, but you might already have one of the head units, or you can use a rear view mirrors type display. So it depends what you want to do at this end here. So once you get to the screen end, obviously the reverse camera is pretty straightforward, that you want it to come up probably on one of our head units if you have one of our head units, or we want it to come up on your display on the screen there. So that's going to show you reverse camera, car and Caravan. But the rear view image you might want to have up all the time and have it coming up on one of these screens that clips onto your rear view mirror or what you have. You can bring it into our head unit and you can just push a button on your steering wheel like a shortcut to bring up that rear view image. It depends how often you want to be viewing that image, because obviously you might have like maps and other stuff going on here and you've got to change it every time. Obviously if it's on here, it can be on there full time. So that's when you get to like sort of this end, you can have both going on. So you just split like a video signal going up into your roof liner and go to the rear view screen, and the one obviously, the reverse one is going to the camera, is going to the head unit. But basically the dual camera or reverse kit that we're offering, that's going to give you a reverse camera and a rear view camera in the Caravan. So here we have our dual camera here. If you actually look at the camera, it's south, you'll see the one that is the rear view camera is the camera that sits back a bit further. So in here, it's on as we look at the camera on the right hand side, and you'll see this sort of screen here. Hopefully you can see. We're just facing the door. So you see it's a bit zoomed in, and now obviously if we look at our trigger, so they'll be showing our like rear view camera. So driving along, you have a screen like this. You have this obviously clipped on your rear view mirror, or however you have the display going, and then you put your car into reverse. So obviously you have the reverse trigger on here, and you can see that has now changed to the other camera, and you can obviously see that cameras are like a lot more zoomed out. So that's your reverse camera on the other side here. So as you look at the camera, like rear view on this side, and reverse over here. So that's a dual camera. So obviously normally this one will be obviously pointing down, and this one will be sort of like pointing out a bit more.